A federal judge ruled yesterday that Brian Kemp cannot escape a subpoena to go and testify before that Fulton County special grand jury. However, the governor can wait and go testify after the midterm elections happen. And the reason for that is because the judge said, hey, listen, Brian Kemp is involved in an election right now. And if he has to go and testify, that could give the appearance that maybe he's done something wrong because it is a criminal investigation. And we don't want to do anything that's going to taint the election. It needs to be free and fair. So poor little Brian Kemp, you do have to testify, but you can wait till after the election, right? Don't sweat it right now. And I got to admit, that's both fair and completely unfair. The reason it's fair is because, you don't want this investigation, if you're a Republican, to interfere with the election, because it's not going to interfere in a good way, right? Brian Kemp's not going to go to Fulton County, testify, and have more Republicans say, ooh, I like what he did. I'm going to vote for him even harder now. No, you're going to turn off a lot of independent voters who see you having to be involved in a criminal investigation, even though you're not a target. Which, of course, is why it's unfair. He's not a target in the investigation. He's a witness. He may have witnessed a crime, and that's what they want to ask him about. He has never been a target of this. They've never even accused him of doing anything wrong. As horrible as he has been, this was the one time where he did everything right. So honestly, if anything, it actually could help him in the midterm election. Except, of course, with the Trump people who would know that he had to go and testify against Trump, and then maybe they stay home in November. This is being done not to promote the sanctity of the midterm election, but to protect Brian Kemp from getting killed in the election. I mean, at the polls, not by a crazy Trump supporter. That's why this is being done. And, of course, the judge assured us that, hey, don't worry, grand jury, you got plenty of time, right? I mean, you've got this grand jury until next May, so what's the rush? You can wait a good 2.5 months before Brian Kemp has to come and talk to you. See, what happens, though, in these investigations, especially when you have a grand jury that is impaneled for a very long time, information is key. Information is what keeps things going. And you have to continuously provide this information to keep everything fresh. Because right now, Lindsey Graham is fighting to have to not come and talk to them. So there's another testimony that is at least delayed. But they've already gotten a ton of testimony from people like Rudy Giuliani and Brad Raffensperger, other officials in the state, some of the fake electors. And now they got to wait months and months and months before they get to the other half of all of this. I know everything is written down, I know everything is recorded, but that doesn't mean that the shock of what they may have learned is still going to be there when these people come and testify. So in this interim, in this 2.5 months where you can't get the big dogs to come and testify, shock, horror, anger, those things will die down. And so when they look back at the past testimony, their brains have already processed it, they're not learning it for the first time, and they might start to say, you know what, maybe it's not that bad. And that's going to lessen the impact of the testimony of those other individuals. That, of course, is the other reason why it's unfair that Kemp gets to delay this indefinitely. What should happen is that the judge, in a sealed ruling, visible only to those involved, should have ordered Kemp to go and testify. He could have done it under the cover of darkness. Nobody could have known. They could have, barred them from even speaking or mentioning that he went there to testify. That's what should have happened. That way you keep it a secret, it doesn't impact the election, but it also doesn't screw up that special grand jury. There were better ways to do this. The judge just decided not to do it that way. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.